Hey guys, welcome back to some more Ocarina time. We're in this mysterious lake.
Wait a minute, we went from a river, so like, what happened?
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but somehow they're connected. Which is convenient because I found where their sewage goes. There's an empty bottle just sitting here. This came from Zora's domain.
Does that have a letter in it?
Yeah, it does. In fact, we're gonna read what the letter says here in just a second.
I need to get to land.
Yeah, I kind of can't read bottles of letters in my pocket while I'm swimming.
Are you swimming faster now with that scale?
No, if you mash B while swimming, then you go faster. They took this out of Majora's Mask for some reason. I don't know why.
Wait a minute. Link said, huh? That means he can't read.
Yeah, pretty much. Navi, can you read this? In fact, he's not even reading a letter. He's just reading his palm.
He's pretending to read.
Wait. Did that letter just say, I'm in the belly of Jabu Jabu. Please don't tell my father.
Yep.
So pretty much it's like, I got eated. Don't tell anybody.
Pretty much. So, what we're doing right now is we're talking to the Scarecrow. We're making ourselves a Scarecrow song. Now, this isn't going to be useful until later in the game, but I'm making it now because we're here. So, this is just going to save us some time. It'll come in use in later videos. That's it. This Scarecrow we just played the song for doesn't really do anything. He's just the one we played the song to. This one on the other hand, Pierre, he's the one who likes that music. You play the song for this guy later in the game, and he'll actually help you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can play him a ditty now. There's no real point. You just kind of play him some tunes.
Touches my heart. Wait, you don't have one.
It touches my non-existing heart.
Haven't you watched Wizard of Oz, Scarecrow?
Also, what's the patch in your stomach for? Did you have like a liver transplant or something? Like, can you explain that?
Oh, wait. I'm dumb. Scarecrow wanted a brain, not a heart.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what was it, Tin Man that wanted the heart?
Wrong character.
Yeah, I think it was the Tin Man that wanted the heart.
Tin Man wanted heart.
I need to watch that movie again.
It's been a while since
Yeah,
I
see,
watched
it's
the Wizard of Oz.
last time I seen that was a kid, and I remember the Tin Man part.
Yeah, it was the brain. I remember now because I remember the quote says, "It says, why do you need a brain? If you talk just fine." He said, and the Scarecrow responded saying, "There's a lot of people without brains that do an awful lot of talking."
I mean, have you seen people on the internet? That's not wrong.
That's what he was implying. Those dumb people.
There's a lot of those, that's for sure.
And then we get like 100 dislikes on this video.
Yeah, there we go.
I wasn't implying anybody who watches this video that they're stupid.
I'm just blind now, I'm stupid.
That's how the internet works, right? You get offended and you go dislike everyone.
Pretty much. You don't agree with me? Unsubbed, unfollowed, unliked, unviewed.
Unviewed. Well, you can't take that back, mister.
Yeah, I mean, I already got your view. You can take it out of your watch history. I still got you. Thanks.
I'm weird.
Too late. Too late for that one, bub. Wow, you knew exactly where that stall came
Yeah,
was
I
going.
need to, because if I don't know this, Stone and Agony would usually help, but this is Wii Virtual Console I'm playing on, so that's useless.
Hey! Kapora, I was gonna go down this hole. Shut the heck up, man.
Yeah, you see, I was even trying to time that in a way where I jump slash into the hole, so by the time he would talk to me, I would fall. I missed it by like an inch. I mean, watch, I'm gonna walk right, and boom, I fall immediately. So I was so close.
What if he started talking and you were already down the hole and you just hear him up there talking to himself?
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect.
Like, oh.
Hey, you want this bomb? Yes, I want to talk to this guy. Piece of heart, 10 rupees. What a steal.
I like the guy in Majora's Mask.
They would reuse the same idea in Majora's Mask, but the guy is so much more expensive. It's 150 rupees, then you haggle him down for 100. That's still like a tenth of what this is.
That's better than Beetle and Wind Waker will sell you one for 900 rupees.
Yeah, that kind of rips you off. And then the treasure chart that has a piece of heart in it is even more expensive. It's like, what, 1,000?
No, I think it was, sorry. Treasure chart was 900, and the piece of heart was 950.
Okay. I mean, either way you look at it, they're both really pricey. That's almost 2,000 rupees for 2 pieces of heart.
Then there was a bottle that was like 500.
Yeah. That's still pretty pricey, but I mean, Link to the Past did something similar. I think the one bottle in Kakariko was 100.
Man, Zelda getting expensive, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's not like you could find rupees in grass or anything.
Can we have that in real life? Just find money in grass?
I mean, that'd be nice.
I mean, technically, if you want to be technical, money does grow on trees. Because, you know, money's made out of paper, and paper's made out of bark from a tree. So technically it does grow on trees.
How about the coins? Yeah, those trees that make somehow silver?
Anyways, fishing.
Yeah. So, this is another area where if we had a rumble pack, it would make a difference, but we don't, so no vibration for me.
Oh no, what will you do, Lester? Playthrough canceled.
Yeah, pretty much. Now we have to go play on the Wii U VC. I'm so sorry, but the screen darkness, it's gonna be so dark you won't see where you're going.
Darkness.
I like
Darkness, dark.
I like how this guy's talking. He's like scratching his arm every couple seconds.
Yeah.
Like, man, go to a doctor and get that fixed.
Yeah, really. You have a really bad rash or something, buddy?
I felt so stupid when I was doing the fishing episode of my Twilight Princess Let's Play. I didn't know that the guy in the other picture from the older Zelda game, it was this guy in Ocarina of Time.
We didn't play Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, one of the pictures in Twilight Princess does call back to this fishing pond.
I didn't know that, but I guess it's understandable. I haven't played this game, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you know somewhat about it, but you're not gonna know everything.
Yeah.
No. I've seen plenty of playthroughs of Ocarina, so, like, a lot of people just, like, say, well, it's not really blind then. It's like, yeah, it's blind to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's why after a while I just kind of changed how I would name those kind of playthroughs. I just changed the first playthrough, because so many people give you crap with the word blinds in there. For all the wrong reasons, too. Like, wait, is this blind? That means you literally can't see anything, right? That's not what this version of the word blind means.
Oh my god.
Get your blindfold out.
Well, Lester,
pretty much.
I think what it really stems down to is we're from an older generation of Let's Players now, where that was actually a term that the Let's Players used a lot.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think people are just like saying, wait, what are you talking about blind? Are you playing blindfolded? They don't understand it now, because I guess newer Let's Players nowadays don't use that terminology.
Well, a lot of people don't even say it's a first playthrough anymore when it still is.
What is this new Let's Players thing you're talking about?
Oh, man. Have you seen that one that wants to scream with face cam that's bigger than the game feed and saying to like, comment, subscribe all the time? It's great.
Ugh.
Smash that like button.
I want to go bang my head in when I see that.
There's actually a character in Spider-Man and PS4 that does that all the time. I'm like, oh god.
If you like the video, push the like button down below in the description. Please share this video and favorite it. We could really use the support. Hashtag not a sellout.
Yeah, pretty much. There's actually a character in the PS4 Spider-Man game that does that all the time, Screwball. And she's doing that in the middle of missions like, oh my god, you're that one YouTuber I always want to punch.
It does it in the middle of their video.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the newer, like Matthew said, Let's Players, I can't stand. Because it's just like, you obviously are showing why you're here.
I started off this as a hobby. This wasn't an intention to get famous. I just wanted to, when I started, I just wanted to help people with stuff I know. Or just record my reaction the first time playing video games. That's all my channel was ever for. I didn't really care if it's this.
Yeah, speaking of reactions, this is my reaction too. It's like, what the heck is this? No, I don't want it. You're welcome for speeding that up, by the way.
Frank, I love it.
Lester, your editing is genius.
You're welcome for speeding that up. That takes like a minute normally.
Yeah, it takes like, what, an actual 2 minutes or something like that?
It's a long cutscene of him just going, weep, weep, weep. Although, when you speed it up, if listen to that carefully, It sounds like a giant wet fart. You speed that up and it just sounds weird and disgusting.
I know I said this in the last episode, Lester, but I see that you're a man of culture as well.
Still, even though the last episode was like not even 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. That green screen was just a golden gift to me. For editing
That's basically my
purposes.
reaction to King Zora, though. Like, what is this mess? So, welcome to Zora's Fountain. There's actually an interesting thing about this game. You have to glitch to get to it, unfortunately, but there's actually a beta map of this area, and it's really interesting, because there's Tektites here as well. And obviously, as you can see, there are like no Tektites around here. There is one Tektite, and it's right here next to this little area. And I don't even think it's in this version of the map. It might be adult. So, they really changed the beta version of this area. What's even weirder, too, is if you watch the beta area of this, there's like 10 Jabu stacked on top of each other for some reason.
Okay.
If you actually try to play the beta Jabu area on a console, it will just crash. Because there's just too many Jabus on top of each other.
Boing, 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 boing.
Alright, well, he just told me the time. I think it's actually time for something else. Time to blast off.
To space!
This is so random. I don't know why it does that. It's so random. It's even weirder when you do it inside, too, because if that thing hits a ceiling, the Gossip Stone just explodes. So apparently it's packed full of dynamite.
Oh wow, you're already at another one? Goodness,
Yeah,
how many are there?
In the beginning here, when you first find Great Fairy Fountains, you can get to a couple of them pretty quick, so this here will give us another magic spell, but we're not going to see another Great Fairy Fountain for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah, because after you beat Jabba Jim, you pretty much go to the temple and become adult Link at this point.
Yeah, that's pretty much when plot unfolds and more side quests open up too.
Welcome, Fairy Boy. I see you're a man of culture as well. You're named Fairy.
I like you. So, she's giving us, in my opinion, one of the most overlooked spells in this game. This is Fora's Wind. Now, on your first playthrough, this is probably going to be a very useful spell because it's a warp spell. It only works in dungeons, but it will warp you back to whatever room you set this in. On a first playthrough, you're not going to know where to use this, so you probably think this is crap. On future playthroughs, this is a godsend in certain dungeons because it's a huge shortcut. I use this all the time in like Forest Temple and Water Temple in particular. It makes those dungeons a lot easier.
So if you need to like... Okay. So if you need to like stop the game and you need to like make a save point, you just put that there and then you just warp right back to the spot you were at?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But I know how you're thinking of it. You're thinking basically is like Uku from Twilight Princess. This is better just simply because, well, for starters, when you use the warp point, it won't just send you out of the dungeon like Uku does. And also when you re-enter the dungeon, the point doesn't disappear. Again, like Uku. This is a better version of that. The only downside to this is when you're going from child to adult and vice versa, the warp point will just dissipate. It will no longer exist. But Fora's Wind in this game is really interesting too. If you use this in, say, this dungeon, you can make a warp point here, activate Fora's Wind in, like, the Deku Tree, for example, and it'll warp you right back to whatever room you set it into Jabu Jabu.
What we have to do is put a fish down there and he opens his mouth.
He's hungry. Like, oh, lunch. Not the kid. Not the kid.
Not the kid!